Canto 5. Minos. Second circle, the lustful. Francesca da Rimini and Paolo Malatesta. Thus I descended from the first circle down to the second, which encloses a smaller space, but so much more suffering that it golds the souls to shriek. There stands Minos, bristling and snarling. He examines the soul's guilt at the entrance. He judges and passes sentence by how he raps. I say that when the ill-born soul comes before him, it confesses all, and that connoisseur of sin sees which is its place in hell. He girds himself with his tail as many times as the levels he wills the soul to be sent down. Always many stand before him. Each goes in turn to judgment. They speak and hear and are cast into the deep. "O you who come to the dolorous hospice," said Minos when he saw me, leaving off the exercise of his great office, "beware how you enter into whom you entrust yourself. Be not deceived by the spacious entrance." And my leader to him, "Why still cry out? Do not impede his going, which is decreed. This is willed, where what is willed can be done, so ask no more." Now the grief-stricken notes begin to make themselves heard. Now I have come where much weeping assails me. I came into a place where all light is silent, that groans like the sea in a storm, when it is lashed by conflicting winds. The infernal whirlwind, which never rests, drives the spirits before its violence. Turning and striking, it tortures them. When they come before the landslide, there the shrieks, the wailing, the lamenting, there they curse God's power. I understand that to this torment were damned the carnal sinners, who subject their reason to their lust. And as their wings carry off the starlings in the cold season, in large full flocks, so does that breath carry the evil spirits. Here, there, down, up, no hope ever comforts them, not of lessened suffering, much less of rest. And as the cranes go singing their lays, making a long line of themselves in the air, so I saw coming towards us, uttering cries, shades borne by the aforesaid violence. So I said, "Master, who are those people whom the black wind so chastises?" "The first of those about whom you wish to learn," he said to me then, "was empress over many languages. So broken was she to the vice of lust, that in her laws she made licit whatever pleased, to lift from herself the blame she had incurred. She is Semiramis, of whom we have read that she succeeded Ninus and was his wife. She ruled the lands the Sultan governs now. The next is she who killed herself for love, and broke faith with the ashes of Zacchaeus. Next is lustful Cleopatra. Behold Helen, who brought such evil times, and see the great Achilles, who battled against love at the end. Behold Paris, Tristan, and more than 1,000 shades he showed me, and named them, pointing, whom love parted from our life." After I had heard my teacher name the ancient ladies and knights, pity came upon me, and I was almost lost. I began, "Poet, gladly would I speak with those two who go together, and seem to be so light upon the wind." And he to me, "You will see when they are closer to us, and then beg them by the love that drives them, and they will come." As soon as the wind bends them towards us, I sent forth my voice, "O wearied souls, come speak with us, if another does not forbid it." As doves, called by their desire, with wings raised and steady, come to their sweet nest through the air, borne by their will, so did they emerge from the flock where Dido is, coming to us through the cruel air, so compelling was my deep-felt cry. "O gracious and benign living creature, who through the black air go visiting us who stained the world blood red, if the King of the universe were friendly, we would pray to him for your peace, since you have pity on our twisted pain. Of whatever it pleases you to hear and to speak, we will listen and speak to you, while the wind is quiet for us, as it is now. The city where I was born sits beside the shore, where the Po descends to have peace with its followers. Love, which is swiftly kindled in the noble heart, sees this one for the lovely person that was taken from me, and the manner still injures me. Love, which pardons no one loved from loving in return, seized me for his beauty so strongly that, as you see, it still does not abandon me. Love led us on to one death. Cana awaits him who extinguished our life. These words were born from them to us. When I understood those injured souls, I bent my face downward, and I held it down so long that the poet said, "What are you pondering?" When I replied, I began, "Alas, how many sweet thoughts, how much yearning led them to the grievous pass." Then I turned back to them and spoke, and I began, "Francesca, your sufferings make me sad and piteous to tears. But tell me, in the time of your sweet sighs, by what and how did love grant you to know your dangerous desires?" And she to me, "There is no greater pain than to remember the happy time in wretchedness, and this your teacher knows. But if you have so much desire to know the first root of our love, I will do as one who weeps and speaks. We were reading one day for pleasure of Lancelot, how love beset him. We were alone and without any suspicion. Many times that reading drove our eyes together and turned our faces pale, but one point alone was the one that overpowered us. When we read that the yearned-for smile was kissed by so great a lover, he, who will never be separated from me, kissed my mouth all trembling. Galeotto was the book, and he wrote it. That day we read, there no further. While one spirit said this, the other was weeping, so that for pity I fainted, as if I were dying, and I fell, as a dead body falls.